Hey guys, Thatnub here, and this is what I get to wake up to this morning. Knowing that the weather might get frightful, I decided to get something that I could use to power some lights and recharge some cell phones, just in case the power went out and we wanted something in the middle of the night without having to wake up the neighbors with our loud generators. I went to Sears, and they had this DieHard Portable Power 1150 Platinum. Item number is 28.71988. This will give me 1150 peak amps, 50 hours of 12 volt DC power, and 400 watt inverter in it, 110 volt AC power. Now I bought this, usually it is $150. It was on sale for $109, and I had a coupon that Sears handed out that took $40 off of that. So this total came out to $69 plus tax and license. Then I had a gift card for Sears for $40. That brought this whole thing down to $29 plus tax. I couldn't pass it up for that price. When I was there, I also saw this box of GE 100 LED Christmas lights. I don't know if you can see the side of this box or not, but I wanted to show you that it uses 6.8 watts per set per hour. And that comes out to 0.00648 kilowatts. And the box here says that, I want to say, I think it's like 11 cents, I guess, per kilowatt hour or whatever, that this set runs 60 days at 6 hours per day would cost you a total of 28 cents. That's for that whole time. So my friends and I at work got kind of bored, and we decided to try to figure out what it would cost to run this set 24 hours a day for a year. So we took the 28 cents, divided it by the 6 days, or the 6 hours, and then divided that by the 60 days, then multiplied that by 24 hours in a day and 365 days in the year, and for the entire year, leaving this on completely, would cost you $6.83. So here's the Jumpbox. I showed you earlier. We have the cigarette lighter ports. We have 220 outlets. We have the USB port here. We have a display that'll tell us how much of a charge it has, or how much power the inverter is putting out. We have a light. We have, here is a percentage charge, currently charged at 100%. We have the inverter, currently using 0 watts, and air compressor. And then here we can switch this over to actually jump start a car if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and hit the inverter on, and let's start plugging some stuff in. So here you can see that we're at 31% and discharging, so we're not charging right now. We plug in the USB right here, and we plug this little micro into my phone, and that was it. And here it says 31% charging. So I can charge my phone off of the USB on the Jumpbox. Since it is Christmas time, I have one of these power kind of splitter-upper thingies from my Christmas lights, kind of left over, and it has its own little on-off switch. There's 4 ports here, there's a port here, and a port there. So there are 6 different outlets this can go to. So I'm going to plug this into here. Now I'm going to take this really long drop cord here and plug it into one of these. Make sure the inverter's on, and it's currently drawing 0 watts. Turn it on. Now we have power here. and something plugged in, and it's still 0 watts. Let's go see what we got. So we're going to follow this mess out of my office. Hit that light on the way out. And won't show you the bedroom, but we'll hit that light. And here is the cord coming up to those lights. And you can see it lights up this whole hallway and the living room just nicely. Now let's see what else we can power off of this thing. I have one of my CFL desk lamps here. We'll plug that in. And now that's plugging off of here. Still showing 0 watts used by the inverter, which, I don't know, that's kind of weird because it's got to be using something by now. So let us unplug my little desk fan and plug that in and see what happens. Let's plug that into here. Oh, I hear it going now. Still showing 0 there. Let's fire this thing up a little bit. Oh, now we're cooking. So we have on low, we're showing still no wattage. On medium, it kicks up to I guess what, about 20, 21-ish watts. And if we bump it up to high, we get about a steady 31 watts. Let's see what else we can plug in. Now we're going to plug in the power cord for my laptop. Whoa, cool. Okay, and we're up to, looks like 6, oh, that was a jump. About a 70-ish watts. Let's plug some more stuff in. Okay, so now we have the cable modem plugged in. Let it power back up here. Well, that didn't take much power. Okay, well, I have internet. In a power outage, I have internet and 70 watts worth of use. I am running out of things to plug in my office. Okay, so I found one last thing to plug into this until I run out of holes, and that is the router. Wireless router. And come on, a little bit more. You can do it. Okay, and oh, that powered off again. Things are kicking back on. I found one more thing that I could plug in, and that is my daughter's portable DVD player. That kind of leveled off. Let's turn this thing on. There we go. So we see that this thing is powered on. And still at, let's say, maybe 90 watts. I still have my two 12-volt outlets that I can use for charging anything else. So I'm using a quarter, not even a quarter of the power this thing can produce, and the percentage of charge is still at 100%. And that's been with about a half hour or so of us messing around with this and playing with it. I think that's pretty impressive for me to be able to run my laptop, my wireless router, my cable modem, the desk lamp on my desk, the fan on high, charge my cell phone, the portable DVD player, and the lights in the hallway. And still, oh, we just hit 104, and using a quarter of the power that this thing can produce. In the event of a power outage, I'm going to be okay. If I want to go camping, I'll be okay. I can take those LED lights and run them as a base perimeter around the campsite, and just always have constant light on the edges, which that would be kind of cool. And this thing will charge off of the car, so I can take a cigarette lighter port or plug and plug it in here with the male in, and then plug the other male in into the cigarette lighter of the car, turn the thing on, and use the alternator to charge this battery. So if it does go dead, then I can just take this out to the car, plug it in, drive to work, drive home, it'll be fully charged, bring it back in the house, and have more power for the next night. I suggest that everyone start thinking about, if you don't have the money for solar power, do something like this. Even without my gift card, it would have been $69. Even without the $40 coupon, it still would have been $109. And even without that, it would have been $150. And that's full on retail price, no sales at all. I don't have to worry about a generator, paying for gas for a generator. I can charge this off of the car. I can charge this off of the power cord that it came with, and use this when the power goes out, and not have to annoy the neighbors or worry about somebody stealing it out of the driveway or the back porch or something like that. Well, that's all I have for this video. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.